Stones. Alright, well, if we get cursed by Seath, probably not going to happen, but if it happens, we at least have recourse to get uncursed. We have, like, fucking 7 of these Purging Stones. I've never seen him do that attack before. Interesting. They also do that leg attack, which is pretty quick. Most of their other attacks are slow, so that attack kind of cuts you off balance there. But there we go. That is all the clams, or the oysters, or whatever. You dropped a Twinkling Titanite. So we are going to change our Covetous Serpent Ring into the Cursebite Ring. Boost our curse resistance. And as you can see, our curse meter is longer than Ron Jeremy's penis, so we'll just sit here and wait for it to run out. And, yeah. Then, once it runs out, we will go face Seath. And the chances of getting cursed are very low. Seath can kill us in normal ways, though. Curse isn't his only, isn't the only trick up his sleeve. So, Seath has... Seath has a tail, and you can cut it off to get a Moonlight Greatsword, which is a very good sword for sorcerers and intelligence users. I'm not going to get it because it puts you in a lot of danger trying to get it. But basically, the easiest way to get it, if you want a sword that scales at an S level, which is a very rare scaling level, but it scales at an S level with intelligence, you need to the easiest way to do it is have Seath attack the Primordial Crystal himself, and then he will get stunned when the Primordial Crystal gets killed, and then you can run behind him and attack his back tail. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the normal way. So here we go. As you can see, all of those statues are people who've gotten cursed against Seath. I've never gotten cursed against Seath, but then again, I've always worn the Cursebite Ring, so... yeah. Alright, so this is Seath the Scaleless. What you want to do over here is, as Logan said, got to kill the Primordial Crystal in order to make him mortal. So, after that, just slice at these tentacles. He does a couple attacks. One is this Curse Breath, which is easy to avoid, and even if you get hit by it, it doesn't do very much damage. The other one, well, he does that arm attack, but again, that's really easy to avoid if you stay at his sides. What I like to do is bait him into... oh, hey, see, Keen. Bait him into doing his Crystal Breath attack, and then just go to town on his tentacle. And he's a very easy boss. I mean, like, he's not very hard. Unless you have very low curse resistance, in which case I could imagine him being pretty tricky. But as you can see, our +5 Quelaag's Fury Sword with 10 Humanity scaling and our Dexterity is doing quite a bit of damage to him. So, alright, just bait him into doing his breath. There's his breath coming, I think. Yes. He also does a Crystal Explosion attack, which is kind of hard to see coming, but from my experience it hasn't killed me, it just does damage. His most dangerous attack is actually not curse-based, it's when he flails with his tentacles. You gotta get the fuck away from him when he does that, because he will he'll do a multiple tentacle attack that will basically fuck you if you're underneath him. But I think we've killed him so quickly that he's not going to do that. Indeed we did. So, Seath is pretty easy. Alright, bequeath Lore Soul Shard. Humanity. Good stuff. And we have a bonfire here. We'll go ahead and level up. I'm just going to keep going with Dex. 25 Vitality is a pretty good Vitality to be at. I could get some more Faith, but we'll do Dexterity first. Yeah, 79. Most people finish the game around 80 to 100, Remy. I don't know, like, you did a kind of a low level, oh, you can warp to the Duke's archives now? Wow, that is awesome. Wow, that is very nice. That's very nice. I'm glad that they added those warp places in the DLC. That is so good that you could warp here. It used to be such a bitch to get back here. You had to go all the way from fucking Anor Londo. Anyway, let's talk to Logan now that we've killed Seath.
Oh, hello there. Where have you been? Time is a resource. Let's delve in properly.
Oh, well, he wants us to purchase all of his shit. But again, we don't really have the souls to spare to do that, so... Oh, he's also starting to mumble. There are indications that Logan may be losing his mind. So, we can change our Curse Bite ring. We don't need that anymore. Cover with silver. Alright. So, now, to be honest, right now, we could go win the game. I'm not going to do that, of course, because I want to do the DLC and shit. But we've beaten all of the main bosses except for Gwyn. So bonfire? You can have a humanity, you douche. All right. So if we drop down here, we can offer our souls to the Lord Vessel. Whoosh. Man, I don't want to stop playing Dark Souls. I'm not going to stop playing Dark Souls. I want to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to play Dark Souls all night. I don't care what Mom says. I'm going to eat Captain Crunch in the morning. Alright. I don't have any Captain Crunch, but... So offer our souls up here. Alright, so that will leave us to the Kiln of the First Flame, which is the place where Gwyn is, but we're not going to go there. We are, however... Can we warp to... You can't warp to... Okay, where's the nearest warp? I guess it would be Undead Parish. I'm gonna go see if I can try out the new DLC content. Because all that's left is pretty much the Painted World, Ash Lake, and the Great Hollow in terms of areas. And I don't like the Painted World very much. It's alright, but I don't feel like doing it right now. And I feel like I'm in a good enough place, damage-wise, health-wise, stamina-wise, to finally take on the new content, so we'll see what happens, I guess. Oh, I do have to still, you know, kill people, though. Actually, you know, maybe I should level up all my armor to +3 just in case, my brass armor. You can level brass set, right? I'm pretty sure you can. Let's go ahead and use some hard souls here. Oh, we have another Firekeeper soul. Where did we get that from? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember where you got that Firekeeper stuff from. Whatever. Maybe it's just one I had lying around. I should probably go reinforce my Estus flasks. Wow, lots of Souls of a Brave Warrior here. That's good. We'll use 2 of those and we should be good to just buy a bunch of Titanite shards and reinforce our armor. So let's look at what we've got in terms of Titanite shards. 2, yeah, not very many. Alright, go ahead and reinforce armor. Oh, missed it. Alright. Oh, it upgrades with Twinkling Titanite. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't expect that. I expected it to be regular stuff. Alright, well. I guess that's as good as we're getting it. Alright. Now let's go do some DLC. Dark Souls, DLC. Alright. I did it. Oh, congratulations, buddy. You killed a Titanite demon. You must feel so proud of yourself. Forest ahead, yay! Imminent holding with both hands. What the fuck does that even mean? Alright, whatever. These messages are dumb, but... Fatty, no. Oh yeah? That sucks, man. I hate those talks. Don't knock me off the edge, you giant douche. You're gonna knock me off the edge. Yep. Isn't that hilarious? There's a fucking fake floor. Like, I just think that, like... like, I would... If that floor was real... I fucking, would have had no problem surviving that fall. But they just put a fake floor there because they're dicks. Anyway, let's go back down and get our humanity and souls back, please. I know, right? I can't stand authority. I listen to bands like, you know, Rage Against the Machine and I'm trying to think of this one band, but I can't remember. It's like one of my friend's favorite bands. It's a punk band. They did, what is that album? They did Evil Empire, I think is the name of the album. Or maybe the name of the album is just Empire. I can't remember. I think, okay, it's just called Empire then. I can't remember what the name of the band is, though. It's a punk band. They're kind of an unorthodox punk. No, they're a more modern punk band. Well, I guess they started in probably like the 80s. It probably says try jumping, right? Yeah, actually, that actually works, so I will give you a rating up for that. Good sir. Good sir. Good sirrah. Alright. Front? It is the front of this place. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me nuts. Black something? Black... Quit shooting fucking soul arrows at me, you douchebag. I'll hide behind this tree. Okay. Oh, though that white circle on the ground is something called Miracle Resonance. Basically,